Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Happy Monday to you. I hope you had a blessed weekend. Listen, I'm titling this one, Pay Attention to What the Market is Showing You. Pay attention to what the market is showing you. What market, Larry? The stock market and the crypto market. We do know that there are the potential spot Bitcoin ETF will be on the 10th. That's this week. But let's start with the stock market, and then I'm going to just try to make this an update, a brief update, okay? This is Moooo Monday. Remember Moooo? Moooo will be the second link below, okay? Go ahead, download it, deposit, make a deposit, a minimum of $100, and get up to 15 free stock, depending on your deposit amount. Then they're going to pay you 5.1 on your uninvested money on top of that. Can't beat that with a baseball bat. Let's look at the stock market. Let's look at some of the news that's going on. S&P, as you can see, 500 and NASDAQ rise, okay? So they're both. Boeing is having a problem because that door flew off in the fuselage, as you guys saw. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine seeing the stars because the whole freaking door blew off and those people were sitting there so calm? Let me tell you something. That whole plane would have heard about Jesus, because I'd have been screaming his name so loud. Y'all know I'm not playing. Like, Jesus, take the wheel. Take that's it. Hey, but let's keep it going, all right? Thank God no one got hurt or destroyed. No souls were lost, right? Let's look at it right now. Right now, it is 12 o'clock. It's about 12:15 Eastern Standard Time. As we can see, the Dow is down, but the Dow has actually been fighting its way back all morning, all right? The Dow was down by 160 points in the pre-markets, but as we can see, the NASDAQ is actually coming back up 199 points, and the S&P is up 30 points. So, we may have a decent day by close, right? So here's another thing. NVIDIA is doing a chip, right? Let me explain this in deeper detail. NVIDIA shares rose on Monday, paced for the first record high since November, right? Let me highlight it. We're right here. All right. NVIDIA stock recently went up 4% to over $513. Will set new record if they close above 504.99. The shares are up more than 220% over the past 52 weeks. Wow. All right. NVIDIA on Monday, which is today, made a range of announcements, including one about a new chip, right? So you guys remember that the government cracked down on their chips. They couldn't sell certain chips to China, that type of deal. It kind of put a little damper on NVIDIA. So NVIDIA's creating other chips. We're going to see if the government allows this to continue before they put the kibosh on that. Josh and I talked about NVIDIA last week. I said it was a great long-term play before they made this announcement. No, so now when you hear, when the charts show you something, remember, these are catalysts that will change things. But based on what we were saying, I was bullish on it, and so was Josh. If you guys started buying, we were looking for it to cool off, and we were looking for a range to buy. But I also said I will start DCing now. All right. We want to see what happens with this story. It may run up, how it does, and then it may cool off sometimes. So be careful not to buy at the top. But like I said on an earlier video, as far as a 2 to 3 year stock, NVIDIA is my number one chips. Okay, so I know that AMD is probably making a sympathy play along with NVIDIA. So Apple is actually up now. Apple has been taking a bath. It's been taking a beat after a series of downgrades. Okay, so two stock that I will have for the next 7 to 10 years is Apple and NVIDIA. You guys can do the options the way you want to do them. I was trying to do an option play earlier in the Discord this morning, but it ramped up so quick, and I didn't get a chance. It was just the options were priced really high, and it just blew past what we were going to get. Some of you got in. Congratulations for those of you that did. It moved too quick for me, and I decided not to chase. Right. So that's what's going on briefly with the stock market. Remember, this is the week that I believe that the market is going to talk to us about the direction, all right, before earnings season starts, right? So I want you guys to pay attention to what the market is telling you, to pay attention to what the market is showing you after everything coming along. That first week was just kind of iffy coming off of 2023. And now I believe the market is going to start to show us reality of where the market is heading for Q1, not for the entire year. So let's listen and see what the market is telling us. All right, let's get to a little crypto. All right. In Bitcoin ETF battles, all right, Grayscale is bringing a gun to a knife fight. Grayscale, look at that. Grayscale Trust, Grayscale, 27 billion of Bitcoin. Look at that. Wow. And the 350 million of daily volume gives Grayscale an advantage versus BlackRock and others. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys to keep your eye on? Grayscale. Remember that? If you remember that, put a coffee cup in the chat. I said, keep your eye on Grayscale. So Grayscale is really, of course, one of the ones that is up for their own spot ETF. We got Grayscale, of course. We got ARK, ARK. We have other ones that's coming, Fidelity and all of that. So we got Grayscale, we got ARK, and then we got BlackRock, okay? BlackRock has the deeper pockets out of all of them, all right? So let's look at some of the crypto miners, right? So here we go. We got Marathon, Riot, CleanSpark. These are three of the top. Now, Riot and CleanSpark actually just really got positive. They weren't positive this morning. So we got Marathon going up now. And so they are all green. These are the three of the bigger ones. We got a lot of them, okay? As you can see down here, you got MicroStrategy is down 5%, but Bitfarms is up, all right? We got Coinbase, which is flat. And so we could see what's going on with these crypto miners. Now, crypto miners are different than stock or crypto because crypto miners, good people, are a little of both. It is a stock. So Bitcoin was up. Let's go to the crypto bubble. Bitcoin was up this morning and yesterday. As we could see here, you could see it's very mixed, but mostly red. But as you could see, Bitcoin, here we go at the top here, Bitcoin, hourly is up, daily is up 2.7%. For the week, up 5.8%. Of course, for the year, we're still up 167%. So Bitcoin made a not just an hourly, but a daily move. And here comes the crypto miners. Now, they were red this morning. Why were they red this morning, Larry? Because the market was so far down, right? The stock market, right? So you got to understand, let's put it in its proper context. Crypto miners are stock. Bitcoin miners are stocked that are linked to Bitcoin. So one is not going to 100% dominate over the other. Yes, the market could be down and these crypto miners can be up. We've seen that. But you cannot turn a blind eye to the overall stock market too. So let's keep an eye on what the overall picture is showing us. So I took a few things down that I want you guys to stay aware of on these crypto miners, okay? Who mined the most Bitcoin last month, the month of December? The top three, I'm just going to give you the top three. We know there's over 20 of them, okay? I'm just going to give you the top three. The top three based on market caps. Mara, CleanSpark, and Riot. Mara was number one. Mara Mara or Marathon Digital mined the most Bitcoin, and actually CleanSpark came in number 2, and then Riot was number 3. Now, who has more Bitcoin on their balance sheets? Who kept more Bitcoin? That was Mara, number 1, of course. Hut was number 2, and Riot was number 3. Actually, CleanSpark came in number 4. So in all of your Bitcoin mining trading or investing, I want you to keep an eye on those numbers. And lastly, on these Bitcoin miners, I want you to know that I still stick to what I believe. I do believe that you still, like I said, leading up to the halving. When is the halving supposed to happen? In April-ish, okay? Leading up to the halving, I still believe that from now until then, it could be mostly a bleed off, okay? Now, it may or may not happen. That's just what I think. I may be wrong, I may be right, but I'm playing my cards the way I see them. You play them according to what you see them. Never, ever into a play without doing your own research. Never take what I say and run with it. Don't say, I'm just going to do everything Larry do. Never do that, because that's not what this page is about. This page is about me doing the homework, showing you guys the information, and you making your own decision, right? I'm not going to be right 100% of the time, especially with all of the unknowns. With the spot ETF, we got, Mississippi, crooked letter, BlackRock, crooked letter, all of this stuff that is involved with these spot ETFs right now. And then just what if it does not get approved? What do you think is going to happen to these Bitcoin miners, right? And so there's a lot of variables that could happen. So I'm playing the safe route this time. I'm not being hungry. I'm not being greedy. I'm not doing anything in this space without stop losses as it pertains to these crypto miners. But all I know is I bought Bitcoin way cheaper, okay? So last cycle, the floor dropped and nobody expected it to drop as fast as it did. And I was buying Bitcoin all the way up, and I bought some near the top. But what did I do? I sold it. But what I sold it for, I was able to buy 2.5 Bitcoin with what I sold it for last cycle. Follow? So we'll get into that later. Listen, I want you guys to also know that don't have the class. I have an entire chapter on crypto and how you could and should make money if you take the entire class. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about Stock Up You. Stock Up You. It will be the first link below. All right. Remember, Moooo will be the second link below. Go ahead and get 5.1% and 15 free stock, up to 15 free stock. But number one is Stock Up You. Still the best bang for your buck, period. Best bang for your buck. This class will help you make money for ages to come. All right. Invest in yourself first. Hey, we're going to leave it right there, good people. I thought I'd just chime in right now because I got a busy day. But let's look at what the market is showing us, right? Sorry for the stuttering again. But I think I'm doing better with saying right now. It's yesterday's video. I think I only said it once. So there's help for me. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Live, love, laugh, and learn.